All right, what's up, you guys? Thanks for the good luck sense, and GG's on your first circuit. Our match doesn't actually start for like 20 minutes or so, but I'm just doing a little bit of practice. I did a little bit already this morning, but I'm gonna do a little bit more before our game. This week is a little scary. I might also turn off my webcam because I actually really liked that from last week. Because I never I never actually sized it properly, but yeah, I might just turn it off. I'll leave it there for now. Yeah, I want to run through a couple of these kills again, because some of them, like, I did a full run yesterday, and I did get it first try, but there were a couple of weird things that happened, so I just want to make sure that everything goes according to plan. Yeah, man, like, I do not like this Red Wolf kill at all. Like, the sleep strat, I just don't like any of it. It just makes me really nervous, because I keep having stuff like that happen where, like, I hit him and he's not sleeping, or like, only one part of the Ash of War hits him, but I think I just need to be a little closer. Like, I think I just need to use the line on the floor, because I was using it the other day and it was fine, but I just was a little sketched out by it. If I just use keyboard and mouse to line it up, it'll be easier. Seems a little better, I guess. I might also need to go to Weeping to get the Kukri Merchant, because I'm going to be running a little bit short on them. Please, game. Yeah, I think that's a little better, using that line there. On the ground, like the middle point of the room. This skill kind of scares me with +6, but I haven't had any issues with it just yet, so I'm gonna keep doing it and hope nothing bad happens during the match. So Zephyr, thanks for good luck, dude. This fight kind of sucks, dude. Like, this fight really scares me with +6. I kind of wish I came back and did a +10. But, oh well. It's not the end of the world. I think it's fine this way. Especially if that extra magic projectile whiffs, but it hasn't done that yet. So I think it'll be fine. Nice. I mean, like, I feel decent about this, but something in my gut feels not good about this run, so we'll see. We'll see. I knew I was gonna do that at some point, dude. Such an easy... Like, I need to really focus on not doing that with Rolana. Just need to keep watching her hands. So it's a lot easier when you just simply watch her hands instead of trying to predict what she's gonna do. I think I should get another bleed soonish. Yeah, there it is again. The, like, automatic roll in when I shouldn't. She has not done that follow-up a single time, dude. That's crazy. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Just 2 hits, one on the jump I did early and one on the the roll I did early, assuming she would do an attack that she didn't do either time. It's kind of bad because she was right next to the dang wall. What's up, Unique? How's it going? Kinda EP. I'll try to be good and not make mistakes, and then you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I'll be there in just a minute though. Nice, that's a good kill. Where I make mistakes. Okay, that's a good point. I'll I don't know. That's pretty good. I'll make sure to get hit at some point. I'll get hit somewhere that's random to get hit, and that way it'll surprise you, keep you on your toes. Surely that's what you want. Surely that is the most optimal. Yeah, I hope so. If anything, it's gonna be some, like, small mistake, I think, but hopefully that won't happen. Some of this Skidoo kind of scares me, the Skidoo pickups, but it should be fine. Yeah, I mean, I feel good about enough of these kills. Like, I think I'm just ready to send it. Let me close my no death, though. Yo, what's up? Yeah. Either way, it's fine. I don't have a preference. All right. Thank you. All right, dude. Now we wait. Oh, also, really quickly. Actually, I meant to put my splits on here so people could see it. Um, Someone mentioned that last week, and I meant to do it anyway, but I totally forgot. Hello. Yeah. Sure. I'm excited to oh shoot. Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot. Um I'm just looking forward to hopefully having a good match and put on a good show. Hopefully our routes are a little bit different, so there's some something exciting to see there, I guess. And yeah, hopefully we both do really well. Thank you. Good luck, Spectre. How am I supposed to know when to start? Oh, can you not hear Discord? It's fine. Yeah, you're supposed to, but it's fine. How am I supposed to know when the match is supposed to start? I'm also at negative 30 hits. Let me just reset my splits real quick. I'm in shambles, man. What's up, buddy? Yeah, did Spectre start? Like, they didn't say to start. So I'm not I'm not sure. Thanks for the good luck, buddy. Appreciate it, dude. It looks like Spectre started, but the timer's not going. Okay. Okay, surely everything's fine. Oh boy, dude. Here we go. I'm gonna go a bit further this time. I'd hate to have a hit here. Be to like a slightly early jump. Yeah, cheap beers, dude. It's so funny because I always used to make fun of the bots for not putting the space in the URL, or for putting the space in the URL, because it'd be stream boost space or dot spacecom, and I always made fun of them for putting the space, and so they started putting the remove the space there, which is so funny to me. I can't believe that's actually something that happened. I guess you are a free viewer. True. Free viewers, but actually for free, so. Because they didn't say they were free viewers, but yeah. I don't know, the bots are so stupid. It's kind of weird too, because sometimes I'll go through phases where I get a whole bunch of the bots, but then sometimes I just don't see them for like months, which is really nice, but then they always show back up again. I think whatever Twitch did to help like remove U-botting helped a little bit with that, but I'm not 100% sure. Also need the torch. Yeah, the artist bots too. The artist bots even go in like Discord and stuff. I wasn't like really mean or anything, but one of them messaged me on Discord and I said no a couple of times. Like I was trying to be nice and like, no, I'm not really interested. I'm sorry. Like I'm not interested. And they just kept like saying the same 3 things over and over. And I asked if they were a bot and they did not like that. And they were like, no, I'm not a fucking bot, you asshole. I'm a real person trying to make a living out here with my art. I was like, damn, my bad, I didn't realize. It was really, really funny to me because I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just like, I was genuinely curious if it was a bot just spamming me over and over, but they did not take that. It was crazy. Yeah, exactly. Except that no. Because in the other thing is like a lot of the art bots don't even, like they don't even look at your page to see if you have emotes and stuff. They just show up and they're like, oh, I noticed you don't have any art on your page. Like, I can fix that for you. And it's like, well, I have emotes and I have someone who makes emotes for me. So like, don't really need your art, but like, you're just kind of being rude at that point to the person who does actually make the art. So, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. It's a crazy world. But it's I don't know, I guess it's not really my problem that much. All I have to do is just block them, and it's fine. It is a little annoying that they go into discords and stuff to do it, but oh well. I also got 3 butterflies from that first butterfly pickup, which is absolutely crazy. I don't think I actually need any more, but I'm gonna go grab some extras just in case. Also, my timer didn't even start. I totally forgot. I'll just be a couple minutes late. Yeah. Yeah, the timer, I think at least this timer is mostly just for my own Twitch viewers. So it's not like that big a deal. Nah, it's fine. I can just add 5 minutes to it every time. About. And I should be, like, my run should be about sub 2 hours, so it shouldn't even really be a big deal. I also forgot these little guys. I think this week is, my run is like a little bit faster than last week's, like 10 minutes faster, 15 maybe. Although I think this is probably like one of the fastest weeks in general. Can't really think of any that would be much faster than this one.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? I am these. I just give and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all. Oh, that's... Well,
Two dragons. Yeah, surely, dude. That's actually the only run I haven't fully routed. So, I have no idea what to expect for that one. Hopefully it is sub 3. It should be, but yeah, that one is the scary one. Because for that one, I think I'm gonna try, whenever I go get Howl, I'm just gonna go get the Magic Shroud and Crack tier. And I'm probably gonna get the Intelligence tier earlier and get Meteorite Staff and Night Comet and just use Night Comet if it's good enough. Yeah, Fortisax and, I think it's Fortisax and Placidusax. Honestly, that's the only one I haven't even paid attention to. So, I'm so over that one already. I don't want to do that shit, man. Fortisax and, like, Lanciax, I think would have been easier. Maybe not better, but easier for sure. Because they both kind of react the same way to range, which is like they don't really do anything about it. What's up, Jode? Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped right there. Shouldn't really matter. Just do both of the jars, Jode. Then he can't mess up. Speaking of which, what's the next incentive? Is it 2,000?
You here as a customer?
I can't really see it on my own screen, but I think it was like 2,000, right? Or 2,250 or something like that. I feel like I'm gonna throw up or something. $2K running cosplay? Okay, yeah. I knew it was like around 2,000. I wasn't sure and I didn't know what it was. Because I think the one after 2,000 is like Numa playing DS2 or something, right? Because he hates that game so much. I think that incentive is just hilarious. He made that one so expensive. I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect my controller real quick, just in case. I've been having some issues with it, so I'm just gonna do it real quick to hope that it helps prevent it later. I'll probably do it after Moog also. Yeah, God Run 3 is crazy, dude. And, like, to be fair, I'm pretty sure Donut is the one who said that Numa could do that, but that's, like, that's crazy, man. I can't imagine. Donut is just insane. And even, like, SO1 Solus Trilogy is pretty wild. When Spectre said that, I did not, I was shocked, because I didn't think he really enjoyed doing it, but I guess he did, because he did say SO1 Trilogy, Solus Trilogy. I thought about putting an incentive in there, but I don't really have anything. Like, all the runs I would put as incentives, I'm gonna plan to do anyway. So it kind of felt a little strange to do it, but I guess if he needs more incentives, I can throw some up there. Because I was gonna do... It was a while ago, but I was kind of practicing for Trilogy, and then, like, I had a bunch of bingo stuff happen, so I never really got super far into it. I think I had a one-hit PB in Dark Souls 1 and 3, and I already did any percent in Dark Souls 2, so... I wasn't, like, super close, but I wasn't super far from getting it, and then I just kind of dropped it and did a bunch of bingo stuff. So, I was thinking about putting that as an incentive, but I already want to do that run, so it's kind of hard to put it up there for me, since it's already something I'm interested in doing. I need to change my camera too for the next one. I did take a proctored quiz. I think I took it on Wednesday or something, and so I took my camera off my PC because the camera on my laptop doesn't work for some reason, and I did not put it back in the right spot.
Well, there's been a... How can I?
You're not serious, right? I feel like I should go back to kicking that guy off. I saw Spectre. I wasn't sure if it was like the mod or like just like a weird thing or whatever, but I think it was Spectre missed the Scarab a bunch with the kick, which kind of, I was like, okay, well, I'll just charge R2 to stagger and knock him off, but I kind of don't like that so much, so I'm wondering if, like, I need to go back and look at how Spectre did it. I was wondering if it was a bug with his weapon or something. Like, I don't know if he had it in his offhand or something like that, but charge R2 makes me more nervous than kicking. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this for a while, but I'm gonna have to find another Gideon strat for next week, because pretty sure next week is Age of Stars, so I am gonna have to do any percent plus Estelle. And that sucks, but I think I have an idea. I just need to test it, so I'm gonna make sure it'll work and figure out how to get it, because I'm gonna try, when I get Howl, I'm just gonna turn off the tower and then go get the Frenzy Stone. And I'm gonna try and time it so I can do Ash of War, Madness proc, Ash of War, and I think that should be enough damage to kill him. So I'm gonna have to try that and see if it works, because last week was really sketchy. He swung at me and he almost hit me. So I'm gonna have to test that a little bit and see if it works. Cause yeah, that one, I halfway routed that run, but I got to like Estelle or something, and I was like, oh shit, I did this questline wrong. Like, I didn't even kill Renala, and I stopped routing it. So I'm gonna have to go back and figure that out. Sounded like he woke up, I think. I don't think he did, though. Lightning ram for human boars? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, do the giant lightning ram. Yeah, the frenzied sheep and the giant lightning ram would be so funny. And the boars, because the boars attack you like all the time, dude. It's crazy. I've definitely been hit by those guys more than once. I don't think I've actually lost a run to them, but I have been hit by them before, for sure. Small and giant, yeah, true. Because I think the small ones attack you too, right? Pretty sure when you go pick up the Ash of War, there's at least one that attacks you. Yeah, no, good. And the frenzied, I don't think the frenzied rams actually attack you, but they do give you frenzy buildup. And I'm always so scared of my All Bosses Plus DLC region locked run that I'm gonna get madness proc like 15 hours in to one of those guys. And I don't even know how they work. Like, I don't know how they trigger the buildup on you. Angry if you approach. Really, is that it? I guess, yeah, there's like one that I run past a little bit. And that one usually gets a little bit upset, but it's not enough to madness proc me. It's just the path I take goes through it. I'll have to keep that in mind when I go back and redo that run, because I'm going to change the beginning of it a little bit. This project? What you guys choose to do? Does Mew do any hitless stuff? Because I know Mew does bingo, but I don't know about hitless. I feel like bingo is more popular in today's age. It's just, I feel like hitless is one of those things a lot of people don't really enjoy or think they'd enjoy, so they just don't bother. Which is like totally fair, of course. Seamless item enemy rando. Yeah, that's a brutal one. Especially considering one person has ever done that run hitless and it wasn't even seamless. It's pretty insane. But it'll be cool, man. Like, I imagine it'll be fun. At least for a little while. But yeah. It's, I've tried to do a couple item enemy randos and it does not go well. It's mostly just like the running sections. Like if you're good at the bosses, it's just the running sections that are a problem. Or if you get like some nasty dual boss like Gargs or something. Plus then you also have to hope you get good items and stuff. Whip only? Dang. Like the basic whip? The one you get in Castle Morn? That's rough. That one is not very good. Arumi is pretty good. And I think Hosler's whip is pretty good, but that one's really late if you don't spawn it in. Oh, any whip, okay. That's cool. That's a cool one. Because some of them are actually pretty decent. I think the prelate whip is also really good. But that one's also like it's a farm whip and it's also pretty late in the game, I think. I think the earliest you can get it is mountaintops, but I might be wrong on that. Yeah, Hoslow's, yeah. That one's good. Somber, I think it has good damage and also has bleed on it. And I think that one has the most range too. I might be completely off on that, but I think that one does have the most range. It might also not be Somber. I really don't know that much about whips, but I think it is. But yeah, that one and the Prelay Whip are probably the two best. Inarumi's not bad either, but it just doesn't have the bleed on it, the natural bleed. I guess you can put frost on it or bleed or something, but I think the Relay Whip is better for that because you could do double status. Man, Hoslow's Whip is going to be rough to get, though. I'm really curious on what that routing looks like, because you're going to have to kill... I think it's 2 NPCs before him. You gotta kill the guy in Limgrave. And he's not too bad, I don't think, but then the one in Altus is pretty rough, because it's a really tight space, and the guy has a dagger and a crossbow. So that one's pretty brutal. I'm pretty sure Spectre and I have about the same routing. I think he does Stormveil Radahn, and I just do Radahn, but I think it is really, really similar. Oh. Oh, you're right. Wait, that's so... that's so smart. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you could just send him to Liurnia and kill him. Surely there's like an easy way to cheese him. But yeah, that's genius. I never even thought about that. I guess like poison pots plus a frost proc or something. Yeah. Yeah, like that is super niche, dude. Like that's some crazy tech. Just like I wouldn't even think about that. That was kind of a thing in Bingo. It was a little tricky though for killing friendly NPCs because I think in the 2v2 mod he would start in round table, but you could like move him to Limgrave or something. It was something weird. So I never really figured it out, as did like everybody else, but yeah, that's actually like really, really smart, is get him to move. I guess you have to get a death root for that, but surely that's not too bad, like to just go kill a mariner or something. That mosquito tried to attack me, by the way. Ram, she bores. Yeah. Yeah, please don't like run your bank account dry donating to make Numa's randomizer hell, but it is funny still. It's been very enjoyable. Like honestly, this whole event has been like hats off to Numa and everybody working in the background. Like I don't even know what all is going on in the behind the scenes or who is working back there, but Numa and everybody else who's working on this has done a really, really good job. It's been really fun to listen to the commentary and watch the matches and see the incentives go by, and it's been really fun, dude. I watched my match back from last week, and I had a really good time listening to Numa and Jay talking with the match happening. It was a lot of fun. Unpaid over hours. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to all the refs too. You guys are holding us together, I think. Not broke, but not consistent income. Well, at least you're not broke, I guess. That's a pro. What do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking, Jode? Because I'm curious now that you say you don't have a consistent income. I don't know, like, a ton of jobs that have that. And I need to, like, go to the bathroom, but I'm gonna have to wait like an hour and a half. Or just take a break in the middle, I guess, but I kinda don't really want to do that either. Also, fun fact that I learned yesterday, actually. When you first go to the DLC, it automatically makes it daytime. Just so you can, like, see everything, I guess. Sales? Game development? Oh, I see. Yeah, actually, I think I remember you talking about, some game development stuff before. I think that was you, because I know, one of the, like, mods in Team Hellas or something does game development, like coding and stuff, I think, for FromSoft, actually, but I think I've heard you mention it before, too. But yeah, that makes sense. Only when something's available. Not in Team Hitless, yeah. Yeah, there's, I can't remember their name, but it's someone in Team Hitless who does work for FromSoft. But yeah, you have a lot of friends in Team Hitless, Jode, so you're like an honorary member. Pretty much. Also, I'm absolutely shocked at how fast Spectre's run is, by the way. His is, I think his is about 145 to 150. And he does Stormveil, first of all. He does Stormveil, then he does Radahn, then he does Capital, then he goes Moog, then DLC and Rolana, and then I think he loops back and does Raya Lucaria after. I can't believe his run is so quick, even with all of that. It's absolutely mind-blowing to me. Yeah, the collaborator. I like it.
To determine if you had, it seems torrent, whereas I may. There is, but I can take gathering plane. Let my hand.
We need this, and we need this, but I think that's all I need. Hello? I don't know what I did there. Oh, I forgot to put stuff in my physic and put Ash of War on the dagger. Dang it, dude. I'll just do that when I Rest and equip Howl, I guess? Well, that's gonna be a little while. I need to do it before DTS. I guess I'll just do it at Gatefront for patches, maybe. Or when I'm gonna rest again to level up, actually, after DTS, so I can do it then. Tops' barrier. Oh, it does deflect the waves. That's cool. Too slow. Yeah, that makes sense that it'd be too slow. That attack's really fast, but that is cool that you can reflect some of her waves. I didn't even think about that. Because there was a clip in the Discord, the No Hit League Discord, where there was a Glint Blade that was just like shooting around in a circle and came back to hit someone. And I personally, I have not seen that. I hope the way I fight her just avoids that entirely. I'm not sure. But I was like, oh, just go get, just go get Eternal Darkness and just avoid it. So I don't think anybody's actually doing that, but that would be really cool to see as Tops' Barrier or Eternal Darkness, because you could get both of those fairly easily, I think, on this run, which would be kind of cool. Kind of a waste, I think, but it would be kind of cool. Doesn't affect waves. Interesting. It's really interesting that those are different, but I guess, like, I guess they kind of do different things, right? Oh, my internet's kind of struggling a bit, it seems. Maybe it'll be fine. It's just, it's not too bad, but it is kind of dropping a little bit. Also, I had this happen once. I don't know if this is... I've never seen it before, and I've never seen it since, but Rennala, not to be confused with Rellana. Rennala cast her moon at me, and then she cast Comet right after, and I rolled the Comet, but the moon sucked it up, which I've never seen before. It was really, really strange. I didn't know her own moon would absorb her projectiles. Because I've seen some people use the move against Consort to suck up the meteors, which is where I learned that it actually does that, but I never seen it suck up her own projectiles, which is just crazy. I can't believe it does that. Yeah, apparently it does. Cast moon to counter Rellana's wave spam? I don't know if it would suck up her projectiles, but that would be pretty sick if it did. Like, that would be really, really cool if you could do that. I would have tried it, but I don't even get close to, like, whatever the intelligence requirement is in my strength, which is my main stat. Like, I would never be able to unlock her moon. Unless I got, like, Godric's and the intelligence tier, which I could do both pretty easily, but I like I doubt that would be worth it. As funny as it would be. Lasts too long to counter all of it. Yeah, even if it eats a couple of them, that'd be better than nothing. I have the torch ready to go. Nice. Use the moon against Gideon one time. Does it actually reach him all the way? What's up, Nova? How's it going? There's no way it actually reaches him from the door, right? That'd be crazy. Nova, thank you so much for the 16-month resub. Holy shit. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And do you want me to call you Unique or Dace? Because I've actually seen both now. But I really appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. He walked towards... Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess he would try and walk closer to you to be a little more in range. But yeah, that's very interesting. Okay, so technically I don't need anything, but I am gonna get 1 strength, 2 dex, I believe, and then just dump into faith. Both works, okay. Strength. Maybe I should get the dex after Radahn, and I'll just dump all my faith now. Unique? Okay. I think I like Unique more anyway. Golden Vow. I forgot Golden Vow again, dude. Not that it really matters, but like Patches is the exact same with and without it. Do you know if Ranni's Dark Moon has the same like, does it work the same way as her regular moon? Like, does it also suck up the projectiles and stuff? Because the only run I've ever gotten that was for all achievements, because that's a legendary sorcery. But I never even used it, but it would have been kind of cool to try and use those sorceries somewhere. Because I used, I can't remember which one it is. The one that shoots like 15 projectiles. Stars of Ruin, I think. Not the one that rains above. The one that like goes from an orb into a bunch of projectiles. I used that one. But the other ones I didn't bother with. But the moon might have been kind of cool to use in a couple places. Stars of Ruin, yeah, okay. I thought it was Stars of Ruin, but I couldn't remember. His Founding Rain of Stars sounds more like the rain one from the sky. Yeah, it's pretty good in Night Rain. It's not bad in base game either, but it has more unique uses, I think. Like on that run, I also had to do Crucible Misbegotten duo, and I one-shot the Misbegotten with it, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's not a bad spell, it's just not as good, I guess, as some others. I haven't played Night Rain in a while, dude. Played when the DLC came out, but that was about it.
You're in no match loud, you're...
I think it's a fun game. I just think it has a lot of issues. Again, I think it's a fun game, and I think overall it's a good game, but I think it just has some problems it needs to fix. And I was hoping they would try and change it, but I think some of the issues just were too big to change in Night Rain. Yeah, what's up, woman? Okay, so we'll do a little more faith. Actually, I would like this endurance, because I should have enough after Radahn. So yeah, after Radahn we get 28 faith, we get the 2 decks we need, and then we get like strength or something. Yeah, how's it going, dude? Yeah, we still don't have enough faith for Hell, but no flesh on Radahn is pretty close to being the same. And I get way less money on this, so I use a foot on him too. Just my eyes. Yeah, I was saying earlier I used it for a quiz, because I had to take a proctored quiz. So I used it on my laptop and I put it back on my PC, and I never actually tested if it was like at the right height and stuff, so now it's like too high up. Oh yeah, the Malphite stars, dude. That would be crazy evil, but I really like that. Good idea. Because those things are brutal. Those like always hit you in randomizers. Is all of this really for Numa's randomizer, but he takes a shot every time he gets hit? He's gonna die, dude. Like, the enemies are gonna be so bad that he genuinely is going to die. Unless he has, like, shots of water. Like, every other shot is also... One shot, first shot is alcohol, and then the next, like, 3 are water. That's the only way, dude. Otherwise, he's toast. Revenant followers? What the heck is a Revenant follower? Oh, is it the rock guys? The guys with the pickaxe and the rocks? Surely, y'all know what I'm talking about. Most descriptive enemy right there. The guys with the rocks. Yeah, people have done a good job putting some cursed enemies in, honestly.
Champions! Welcome! The stars have aligned! The festival.
Oh, the bell guys. Oh my god. That sucks. Those guys are so obnoxious, dude. That really sucks. I guess maybe, like, I don't know how he's doing the randomization, but maybe there won't be as many as there are in Liurnia, because running through Liurnia is, like, so sketchy, because there's like 50,000 of them in Liurnia. They are everywhere, man. It's crazy. Everybody hates them. Like, they're so annoying, dude. Nice. Really nice. He honestly, in most of my routing, he doesn't actually give me that RNG for some reason, but I don't know what it is, but today I think he gave me that RNG in my practice too. Both times. Was a little close on the gravity pull because I didn't quite have the stamina, but I've tested that several times, and I seem to always get the stamina there. Let's go here. That's fine, Jode. I can go test it at some point. Like it's no big deal. I am curious, of course, but yeah, it's fine. Stream doesn't like you. I'm so sorry. It might be my internet though. Because my internet was having some issues earlier. What does F5 even do for a Twitch stream? You can try YouTube. Also, I do stream on YouTube, but it's mostly for myself. And it is so dark over here. I think the YouTube stream is also a little bit more delayed. I haven't really figured all the ins and outs of YouTube streaming. I'm still like kind of new to it, I guess. It's complicated. And for people on mobile, true. It is really nice to have the YouTube VODs to look back at later, though. Like, that is really helpful. Because the Twitch VODs, I think it's a lot easier to look back through YouTube VODs than Twitch VODs. And Twitch VODs also expire, so. W YouTube, I guess. Yeah, and people stuck in bed because they're kind of sleeping on their leg. It's real. Oh, is it really not? Okay, that's good. I thought it was more delayed, but I guess it's just not. But yeah, my internet is having... It's not too bad. Like, I've seen significantly worse, but it is having... My internet is having a little bit of issues right now. Yeah, I used to use Restream.io Lemon, and it did let me multi-stream, but I couldn't see like anything on my YouTube page. It was so awful. But now with, I just use a plugin. I forgot what it's called. I think it's Japanese, but it's way better. It's really nice. And it also, I don't know if it's two different plugins or if it's the same one, but it merges both of my chats into one now, so I don't have to have two different things open for my chats, which is really nice. It's so much better. Okay, let me double check this. I'm pretty sure it's 14 decks. Yeah, 14 decks. Ow, I just punched my desk. So yeah, this is bare minimum stats I need right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get the 15 strength, no. Yeah, I may as well, right? I think that's what I did last time. The endurance is really nice, but it's not as important. It's nighttime. Make sleep pots. Put the beast torch on. But yeah, Restream.io was way worse. I couldn't look at my YouTube dashboard. I couldn't edit much with YouTube. I had to have two separate things for my chats. And now I can edit everything in my YouTube dashboard. It actually works. I can have all my chats in one spot. It is so much better. And I really wish I had looked into something better earlier, but I never really did. I don't know why. Because I absolutely should have. So I had that guy chase me last time, so wanted to be a bit careful there. Okay, so I need to put on Howl, but I think that's it here. And I'm using Zephyr's strat, so if I get hit, it is Zephyr's fault. Just for the record. Yeah, no problem, Nova. I meant to do it last time, I just forgot about it. Yeah, blame Zephyr. Exactly. I also had one of these mages follow me last time, so I need to be a little cautious if he aggroes again. Which I knew they could, but I just didn't think he would, and then he did. Because my stealth were off about right here, and he turned and saw me. Okay, so Physic, Golden Vow, Howl, take the pants off, stealth, refill FP, unequip everything on the door, two-hand, mouse, keyboard, walk up to the line, throw 2 sleep pots, run up to the middle of the room where the square starts, heavy unsheath. Just that simple, dude. Remember, this fails, blame Zephyr. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Zephyr's safe today. Yeah, Zephyr. Zephyr's in the clear, dude. Oh, I need to switch my physic too for this next one. Good. That makes me feel good, man. That's one of the scariest fights. The other one being Renala and then Rolana. Yeah, that was Zephyr's lineup, and I've had it work every time except for once, which really scared me. But it's like, I think it was just an issue with me, but I really don't know what I did wrong when I did it wrong. So, but yeah, still good strat, good lineup. I like it. I might actually use that in more runs in the future because it's pretty solid, and it puts you slightly closer to Red Wolf, which is something else on this particular strat that really works nicely. Yeah, we'll take that, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, got an X-Talisman here, we have Blue Dancer. We can take the pants off. Dude, I fucked up. Shit, that's really bad. Okay. I'm gonna have to bone out. I forgot to buy arrows, but I don't have money when I bone out, so I'm gonna need to go get money somewhere. It's only like 200. Maybe I just go kill Soldier of Godric. Yeah, and I don't know if the elevator's gonna be a problem. Oh, that's really bad. Shit. I don't really have anything I can sell, do I? No. We can sell DTS's stuff. I don't need that anyway. That's quite scary. I think that should be enough. If not, I have plenty of time. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to buy arrows, dude. Yeah, that's really awkward. I thought about killing Tree Sentinel, but I think that would be a big mistake. And I'll need to come back after Renala and buy some throwing daggers too. That's okay. It's a little awkward because we do have to lift the elevator up, and Moongrum died. Moongrum died, so elevator is no problem. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Kind of a big mistake, but that's fine. Still have Axe Talisman. Yep. The Axe Physic, I guess. That was a little scary, dude. And if I get the bad RNG on the kids, like the one that goes on the far right, as my third one, I'm just not gonna bother with that one. I'm just gonna bone out on that too. It does kind of suck to throw away 6k, because that's half a level, but it's not the end of the world. It's just unfortunate. And I'm really glad Moongrum died. That is also a blessing. I'm gonna send the elevator down again. Just in case. Okay, so we have our arrows. Physic is correct. We have everything we need. It's not really what you want to see, but that's not too bad. I'm gonna wait for Renala to cycle around and get a bit closer. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy, dude. Hope your head feels better, man. Days where you just have a headache all day are like the worst. Nice, dude. Very nice. Alright, I hope you have a good shower, buddy. Hope your head feels better, dude. Good, 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 good. That makes me feel better. I have tested this strat a good bit and practiced it, but it's still really sketchy, so... Throwing dagger? Yeah, I could have used throwing daggers on the kids, but I didn't have any of those. Oh yeah, you're right. Go buy them. Go buy them. Thanks, Lynn. I genuinely would have forgotten again. That's climbing on the shoe rack? Oh my god, dude. I don't have the 2 talismans here, but surely it's fine. If your cat doesn't tear anything up. Oops. Sorry, Gillica. Didn't mean to kick you. Yeah, dude. It's because I unequipped the seal in my right hand. So it's front of a kicker. This is such a scuffed run. Holy shit.
You have now to become the thing as much.
But we're good. we're holding. I'm gonna get hit by Rolana, dude. I'm not in a serious enough mood to not just get blasted by her. Oh boy. Run's over, man. I'm losing to Rolana, that's for sure. Hate to disappoint, but yeah, Rolana's gonna cook me like I'm a pizza or something. Oh my god, dude. I actually have read a chunk of his guide. Not all of it, but I have like skimmed through it and read bits and pieces here and there. Okay, thank god I have 12k because I do need to upgrade to +9. Six Cuckoos left, so we'll use one for Moog, I believe. Trying to think of where I'm going to use all my Cuckoos because I want to have at least one in the DLC. 2 would be preferable, but I don't really know. I never used the second one in actual run, so I'm not sure on that one. But I should have at least one, I think. I guess there's a lot of money in capital though, so even if I didn't have enough to upgrade, I could figure it out and make it work. And I assume Spectre's already in capital, if not made it through, because he does Stormveil first. And that's, I think it's a little bit faster that way. But also I had to bone out of Renala, so I imagine he is like a little bit ahead of me. But that's fine. I didn't know that knight started walking forwards. The hell? Not very far. I thought he saw me because he started moving, but I guess he just walks forwards. I never really noticed that, somehow. This is not the right way, dude. Oh my god, what am I doing? Go get this number 7, buddy. I need to focus, dude. I'm really not focused right now. I'll just grab this Grace. It's because I've been going this to the right. Usually if I go to sewers, I go the left path. But I've been going on the right just in case that knight hits me. I've never actually seen him hit anybody before, but I'm being cautious, that's all. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some extra rune arcs too. I'm gonna have to go buy them probably like after Morgott if I want to buy some from Round Table, which like Radahn's Great Rune isn't really the biggest important thing in the world, but I wouldn't mind having some extras and stuff, you know? So the endurance and the... Honestly, the endurance and the FP are both really nice, but what's really, really nice is the vigor, because if I get hit, I'll survive. I'm more likely to survive, since I'll have Sword Seal and Radahn's Great Rune. Like, if I survive a hit from Rolana, it's only one hit, then I can just kill her, and that would be really nice.
Well, then I presume.
Why did I use Gambit here? Or Unseen Form? Don't need it right there. And I forgot to take Axe Talisman on my Physic, dude. That sucks. I knew I was gonna forget that. Which means I'm gonna have the wrong Physic on Morgott too, which is a little unfortunate. See, the endurance is actually really, really nice for this, because the sword uses so much stamina. Straight into there, dude. You're not serious, man. Nice. Got the foot, got the foot. That's the important part, is the foot here. Not the prettiest fight, but it will do the trick. Right. Should have enough stamina for Morgott. Even without the physic, but... Physic is really nice to have, though. As long as my 10 strength doesn't wear off, I think I'll be fine. If it does wear off, we might be in a bit of a pickle. I think it'll be okay, though. My damage is a little lower. It's okay. No big deal. Very good. Very good. Thanks, yeah. I think I did test this with base stats, and with like the base stats wieldable for this weapon, it kills him without any buffs. But I wasn't sure about the physic wearing off because my Golden Godfrey fight was a little slow, but I guess it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. They're getting a bit sweaty. I'll be right back.
You are unable to enter the Erd Tree. No, prevented by the mantle of barbs. The thorns are impenetrable, a husk of the Erd Tree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord is to pass the thorns. My purpose serves to aid in that very act, so I'd like you to undertake a new journey with me to the Flame of Ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountain tops of the giants. Then I can set the Erd Tree aflame and guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord.
Perfect. Just in time, dude. Well, Melina talked to me if I rest here. I'm gonna turn off my controller and turn it back on again, just in case. I really want to avoid, like, I don't know what it is. It just kind of disconnects, and then it will continue to do the last movement I was doing. So, like, if I was looking to the right to turn right or something, it would just stay turning right the whole time, which is obviously pretty bad for no hit. And Numa said if it happened, he probably wouldn't count it, because it is his league, so he makes the rules, but I'd still like to do whatever I can to avoid it. I also need to move my physic back over. Yeah, we're chilling for now. These 3 bosses, I shouldn't get hit on 2 of them. But there's still a chunk of run left because I still need to like actually kill Niall. That can be a little scary, but it should be fine. And then Moog should be free, but then I need to get Skidoo and then Rolana. So this is also like, it's not like the run is just over now. I wish. Yeah, it's so I can get to snowfields for Moog. The other choice is to do the Varia questline, but I value capital a lot on this kind of run. Like, I get my Somber 7 in the sewers, and there are other options, of course, but that one is really convenient because you also get Moog Shackle down there, and since I'm not doing Stormveil, I get 2 talisman pouches in capital. And I also get a lot of money because I don't really have a ton of money on this run like I did on the previous one. So having the extra double foot on Golden Godfrey and Morgoth's also really nice for the money. Like I just think for me personally, the capital is really, really good to have on these. Like if I did Stormveil, I might consider skipping it because I get Godric's Great Rune for the bonus stats and then Margit gives me a pouch, but I don't think it's really, like, I think I prefer this. And this is probably what I'll do next week too, is Radahn Rennala in the same fashion, because it's you need both of those for Age of Stars. So I think I'll probably do that, and then like the rest of the any percent, I guess. So I think a lot of the other runners are actually doing Stormveil. Like I think Witty did. I'm not sure if Meta did somehow. I didn't pay attention to her Great Rune, and I missed the start of that match, so I don't know if Meta did, but I know Witty did. I'm pretty sure Spectre does. Like I think there's a chunk of runners who are actually getting Stormveil, which in Great Rune is really damn good, and you get an earlier pouch than I did. Plus, I don't know if a lot of people's weapons can actually script Red Wolf and Rennala with 1 pouch. I just got kind of lucky that I can. I'm very fortunate with my weapon choice that I can pull that off. This Fire Shower, yeah. The Moog Phase 2 is really, really tough to no-hit. It's a little tricky, but I think him and Malenia are probably some of the 2 hardest bosses for hitless if you're actually doing a fight. Like Moog, if you're just using Shackle and blasting him, obviously that's really easy, but if you're actually fighting Phase 2, it's really tough. And I am really excited to see Marshall's run, actually, because I tested his weapon on Moog, and even though it's fire damage, I almost one-shot him with the Ash of War. Like, it was insane damage. So I'm curious if Marshall is gonna, like, get Shackle and use it. I don't think so, because he didn't in his first week. But that would be really cool. Otherwise, I'm just excited to watch Marshall fight Moog because it's a really tough fight. Same for Rolana too. I'm excited to see runners take care of her because Meta had a really nice Rolana fight. Like that was crazy good. And even the one Witty actually killed her was really good as well. His weapon I think had a lot more trouble this week though with Rolana because you can't really script her. And his buff doesn't really last long enough to sit throughout that whole fight. Especially with, like, I think Rolana's more of an RNG fight, so it's just trickier. to like have a buff that may or may not wear off, you know? I'm also excited to see Zephyr's roll on it, because I'm pretty sure he learned how to no-roll, no-hit her, which is just crazy, dude. I don't have the patience for that. I'm not really a no-roll enjoyer, but I can appreciate the art people do with it. It's very impressive. No, no roll is in like you don't use iframe stuff at all. Like you just strafe everything or outspace everything. Typically on no roll, you don't do rolling or backstepping or like bloodhound step or something like that. You just jump, crouch, and strafe and outspace. Unless you're doing like no roll, no jump or something, which some people do, and that's even crazier, but I'm not one of those people to do that. That stuff is wild, man. It's very impressive, though. Yeah, the roll instinct, like, after you've been rolling for so long, it's hard to not... Plus, the other thing about no roll is it's much more precise. Like, it is harder, obviously, but it's very, very precise, because a lot of it is, like, outspacing things correctly or just strafing in certain positions, so it's a lot trickier than no roll, or than actually rolling. I'm gonna go 20 endurance, I think, and then just strength. Because I have the dex, I have the int, I have the faith, so yeah, just strength. And then... I'm gonna go buy a couple rune arcs. I'm not gonna buy all 5, but I'm gonna buy a couple, because I don't think I actually have enough to sell to get my next level, so... Let's pick up 2 or 3 of those bad boys. I imagine Spectre's probably already in the DLC. Ah, switch my physic back, dude. Knew I was forgetting something. Very nice. Alright, everything should be in order here. Except for my health bar. I don't think he's gonna sleep from that. Ah, he did. Good. Very good, very good. Alright, we cannot go back to round table anymore. I haven't made that mistake just yet, but I need to be careful about that. Yeah, I imagine Spectre's already in the DLC or very, very close if he's not. And I hope he has a good run, too. But I also hope I win, so... Best case scenario is we both get it fully hitless. And I'm almost wishing I had practiced Rolana more, but I practiced her a lot, dude. So, we'll see what happens. If I have a good phase 1 and I skip phase 2, should be no problem. If I get a little bit of phase 2, that's where it gets really scary though, because phase 2 is just trickier. Yeah, we're at, what, 137 in time? Pretty much, because I'm about 5 minutes behind, so... About 137, so he's probably close to finishing. He's probably, like, in the DLC, nearing Rolana, I would guess. And then he goes back to Raya Lucaria and blasts through the rest of the game. He'll probably finish a little before me, because I still need to do Skidoo collection. Yeah, 3-hour time limit again. I'm pretty sure it's 3 hours for every single week. But like, my run is sub 2 hours, so I really shouldn't have a problem. Should be about sub 2 hours at least.
Please, no.
I think when I first started this, it was 145, but I added a couple of things that kind of slowed it down a little bit. Not that it's a big deal, but it just makes it a bit safer and more fluent, I guess you could say. So I think I'll have 3 Kukris going in the DLC, because I'll use one at the start of this dungeon, I'll use one at the end of this dungeon, and then I'll use one for Moog. That should be it, though. So I need 3 Cougars. Well, just 2 Cougars in the DLC. I should have 3, but there's one spot where I don't know if I can actually use one safely or not, so I haven't, but I need at least 2 for 2 of the Skidoo fragments. But I guess if I don't have enough Cougars, I know where I can get another set of Skidoo fragments. It's just a little slower and probably not as safe, but yeah. Yeah, once we get in the DLC, we just need to get the Skidoo. It's kind of like a slow progression to Rolana, because I get a lot of Skidoo on the way, and then we just fight her. I'm not going to get Cameo. I tested both, and I prefer no Cameo, I think. Cameo is really nice, and it does boost my damage a lot, but I'm really worried I'm going to get hit from trying to proc the extra hit on something, so... I'm just deciding to not use it. Because I don't want to hold it for too long and get hit by the uppercut. Yeah, like half a second quicker, dude. Because the thing is, when I hold it, sometimes it's like very safe to hold it, but the problem is if I'm like point blank against her and I roll backwards on her quick uppercut, it hits me on the second one. So I really like to be faster with the unsheath. So I've decided I'd rather have a slightly longer fight and not risk getting hit with the Cameo, because usually when I'm getting hit, it's because I'm either making like some really goofy mistake or I'm holding on to Cameo because I'm trying to get that proc. I think my internet just like crashed hard, but it should be fine now at least. But yeah, like that's kind of, yeah, square off. Yeah, it's really awkward. It's really nice if you're doing like you're killing a Deathbird and you're using it as a damage buff because you can just hold it and then go. But yeah, otherwise, like if you're trying to use it in a fight that's fast, it's a little awkward. Like Rolana is a really good example. It's really awkward to use it because you want to be ready for her uppercut. So you don't want to sit there and hold it for so long. $145. Spectre's probably done. I wouldn't be surprised. L2R1 trade, yeah. Yeah, you lose a lot of time with it, which sucks. I might try it on, well, and I'm not gonna might. I will try it on Gaius and Mesmer to see if it's more applicable there, but Mesmer with his quick double swipe, I kind of don't think so. And Gaius Gaius is like fairly quick. I don't think it'll work there either. But I'll at least try it and see, because I'm curious. Yeah, I don't really see it working super well. Wait, that's true, actually. The poke is pretty long. So yeah, you probably could. Because that's how I usually do it, is bait out the poke. Yeah, you're probably right. I can probably at least get Cameo, if not more. Was maybe at 2 a.m. Dang, dude. Half an hour of non-stop dog barking. That's what you like to hear? I'm really curious if Spectre already finished, dude. I think he probably did, and if he's not, he's very close. Because he also started before me. No, you wanted to hear? Yeah, I can imagine. Alright, plus 10, and then 20 endurance, and then just the rest goes into strength. I think I already have 20, so... Okay, here we go. Actually, what I could do is totally cheat and look and see if Spectre's still playing Elden Ring, because we're friends on Steam. I'm not gonna do that, but that would be funny. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna full buff in here, I think. Nice. And then there was one. Yeah, it was very nice of him to just stand there and count, dude. Yeah, we'll just do that, whatever. It's the thought that counts, dude. Yeah, time to lock in. I don't know if I don't know anything about Spectre's run, but I imagine, like, I think best case scenario for me to guess is like I assume he did it fully hitless, and I assume he's done already. Because his run is a little faster than mine, and I think I think it's bad to assume that they got hit. Like, I feel like that doesn't make sense, you know? Even if he had the worst Rolana fight ever and got hit like 4 times, I think it's just not safe to assume that. But either way, like, I can't do anything about it now. I've practiced as much as I could up until this point, pretty much, so whatever happens, happens. Oh my god, I'm getting messaged on Team from my school classes, bro, ain't no way. Let me close Teams real quick. I get another notification, I'm gonna crash out or something. I really don't like Teams. Like it's I don't know if it's a good or bad program, but I really dislike using it, and I don't like the program they use to like give you bonus points or whatever. It's so stupid. Like, I understand that teachers want students to take part in discussions and be a part of class so that they understand it and stuff, but like, why is 20% of my grade just talking in Teams? That is ridiculous. And it's not even like they're grading it. It's like this point system where you give each other points and stuff. It's so stupid, man. I really don't like it. And I kind of understand where they're coming from, but still, I think it's stupid. Yeah, it definitely feels like a mess. And I had someone, like, I was posting to someone to like get my points or whatever, and there was someone who was like, so how exactly does this work? Like, do we have to pay for it this one time, or like this many times per module, or like once per module? Like, how does this work? And literally nobody knew the answer, because it is described so poorly. And I feel like it's always like that, where it is described so badly, you don't know what you're supposed to do or what's going on or anything, and it's like, well, good fucking luck, I guess. And I like posted to them, and I was like, yeah, I have to use Teams for a couple of my classes, it's been really confusing, and yada yada. And someone commented on my post for like the points and everything, and they're like, oh yeah, it's actually really, really good once you get used to it. And I was like, you're fucking lying. You're getting paid to say this, dude. Like, there's no way. So yeah, that was not so cool, but you know, whatever, I guess. I'll get used to it eventually, I'm sure. Like, I just want my damn points, dude. That's all I want. I need to go make another post to get the last one I need, I think, but yeah, like I still have a couple of school things due tomorrow that I need to take care of today, hopefully. So once I finish this, I will probably be doing that. Or playing Ark Ascended, because I'm still addicted to it. Really liking the new DLC they released. Yeah, I still have the Ragnarok single player I was on, but I'm not actually playing it anymore. I just got bored, honestly. Because part of the reason I wanted to play is to get all the achievements and stuff, and you can't really get that many achievements on Ragnarok. So I was like, well, I'm a little bit bored. But yeah, they released Lost Colony, which is like a new map. It has, apparently, the boss at the end, I've seen a bit of gameplay from it. It is like the hardest boss they've made, which is really cool. And there's like, it's a very, you can still do PvP on it, but it's more so PvE based, because there's a lot of like outpost missions that you're defending and attacking and stuff for like the quest and whatever. It's really cool. I have been really liking it, but yeah, it's just, I'm off frag now. Yeah, earn points for school by posting. Like, you make posts and you respond to people's posts, and you can at least, like, the biggest bonus is that I think everybody hates it, to be honest, because you give each other points and people give you points, and literally everybody gives you points for just talking. So, like, if you make one post, you're gonna get a point for it, at least one. I don't know if you can get more than one, but you're gonna get at least 1 point. So it's not that bad, and it doesn't have to be important at all. But yeah, it is really, really stupid. Like, it doesn't even have to be related to the class. Dragon? I think the dragon's not so bad if you use woolly rhinos or fairies. I think they're both pretty good. Yeah, true. The dragon is pretty rough. Thanks for the good luck, Shane. I appreciate it, dude. I also assume that means Spectre's done, so Yeah, weird social score. It's so I really hate it, dude. It's really awful. But oh well. Like I have to do it. Well, they're not free points, but yeah. They take my time and my energy to respond to my classmates. Almost said clown mates. But yeah, I guess they are free points. I just think it's really dumb that literally a fifth of my grade is just like these points. Like I think it's really stupid. My clown mates, dude. We all hop in the clown car and we drive to the library so we can use Teams, and then we all climb back in the car and leave. Clown mates, dude. That's a good one. Yeah, fellow clowns. Me and my fellow clowns hop into the car, dude. Yeah, okay, Spectre's 100% done, dude. There's no way Spectre is not finished right now. I'm currently studying... My major is, business management, Mouse, but I'm taking 2 accounting classes, and if I'm really liking both of them so far, and if I continue to like them, I'm gonna switch my major to accounting, I think. Because a lot of my business classes and accounting classes should, like, overlap, so it should be fine. Ben done? Yeah, I figured he was, yeah. It's kind of like posting in a Discord server, Shane, but not exactly. Similar vibes. Like if you were in a Discord with your teacher and all your classmates, and you had to post in there, it's kind of like that. Yeah, Spectre finishes early, dude. Nobody tell me if he got hit though. I think that's a no-no. Even though I'm dying to know. I hope he didn't get hit. I hope he had a good run. But I hope I also finish my run well so that we can both get the 3 points. Yeah, I didn't do it at all for my last class, and it really fucked me over because it is like actually a big chunk of your grade. So I decided to just go ahead and suck it up and do it for this class. Yeah, nobody tell me if Spectre did get hit or not. That means all eyes are on me, though. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but yeah, you gotta suck it up and do it. Yes, class for your minor, yeah. This one is like an important class, so I definitely am gonna just suck it up. Yeah, I don't either, Lemon. On my first playthrough, I accidentally broke it, and I've never figured out how to break it legit. Yeah, group projects. Thankfully, I've only had 1 group project in school. But yeah, group projects suck, and so does teams. More nose. Right above it. Oh, really? Like at the top there? Oh. Yeah, that one, I know where that one is. I just broke it with the shackle because I'm lazy, but yeah, the other one I don't know. One of a kind stone, yeah, true. Dude, it is so damn dark. Like, I know I made it nighttime, but it is so dark, dude. What in the world? Does he hear that? Okay, that'll work. It's not at all what I was aiming for, but... The feds are coming, dude. Hopefully I have time to finish. It's the last time I'll ever be seen. Next week I already have a replacement to come in and take my spot. But you'll never know. They're not gonna say anything. It's gonna say, the pinned message is gonna say, no cam or mic for focus. And I'm gonna get hit like 6 times. My replacement's still in training. Corona's 03, dude. Never know what happened to the first one. Yeah, this weapon's pretty busted, Shane. It's a lot of fun, but it is very, very good. Honestly, not so great on Melania because it knocks her in the air, which just and she input reads it, so it's a little funky on her, but it's still really good on her. It's just not my preference, at least. But yeah, it's really good. Yeah, screenshot of my door and ceiling, dude. Okay, this should be my 15th. Oh, 13th fragment? Do I usually get 13? I think I usually get 15, but I don't even know which 2 I would have missed. I got all the ones I can think of. Yeah, there are some that are stronger than it, I think. At least, I think Spectre's at least is stronger, but even then it's a hard comparison, for sure, but yeah. Definitely some that are stronger than it, but there's not a lot that are weaker. This one is really good. Yeah, most of them are pretty crazy. Prison Town Scorched Ruins pot guy. No, I usually don't get those. I think I thought I usually got 15, but maybe I usually get 13. Toothpick, yeah. Okay, moment of truth, dude. Here we go. Here we go. We are Skaduki 7. I think I usually get 8, but it probably won't matter. And if we get hit, we assume Spectre did an NGG Spectre. We greet it. Okay, she was supposed to stagger there, but that should be GG's, dude. Nice. Very nice, dude. Very nice. Yo, GG, Spectre. I assumed you finished a while ago. Yeah, that was good, dude. That was the overhead slam. I usually don't greed the Ash of War, but I thought she would stagger, but she did not. Thanks, dude. Thanks. That was a good run. Yeah. Sorry for not messing up. Alright. Thank you for repping, dude. I appreciate it. See ya. Hello. Thank you. Hey, let's go. Thanks. I have put a lot of time into practicing Herd the last week or so, and it was fun to pull some of it off. I think it's better in Phase 2, but it still works a little bit in Phase 1. Thank you. Thank you.
It's like watching a Ferrari like drive right by you. It's
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Were there any parts of that run that made you nervous or that weren't up to your plan or anything, or did it just go kind of as you wanted?
I forgot to buy arrows before Renala, which kind of scared me, but I thought of a plan for that because the arrows are really cheap. And on the big overhead sword slam on Rolana, I usually don't punish with the Ash of War, but I thought she would stagger, so I did. And then I got a little worried when she didn't, but she did the phase transition right after, so it was perfectly fine.
Got it. Yeah, we were a little confused and then realized you didn't have any arrows.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, the run looked very clean and well practiced, so GG's.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for participating. We are currently comfortably sitting at $1,905 raised. Thanks to all of you.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
It absolutely has. And thanks so much for taking part. I really appreciate it.
Of course, and thanks for having me. And thank you both for commentating. I wanted to say before you end that I watched last week's match. I went back and watched the VOD, and I really enjoyed listening to the commentary from you and Jay. And I'm sure I will again this week. It's been really, really fun to watch the matches and go back and listen to them. It's been so fun. So thank you guys.
Of course,
Thank you for the nice words.
Mhm.
It's our pleasure. All right, I'm gonna let you rest now. You go take care of yourself, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
Good night, Granits. Bye
Good night.
bye.
Good luck. Good luck in the future runs.
Thank you. All right, dude. Yeah, GG, Spectre, dude. I didn't like when I was in Scadu Altus. I was like, I'm pretty sure you're done or pretty damn close, and I was like, I have to assume you got a hit list. So I'm really glad you did, dude. Nice. I'm really glad to hear that. That's so exciting. First hitless tie, dude. When I killed Moog, damn, dude. Damn, yeah. Run was I am shocked that your run is so much quicker than mine because you do Stormveil for Capital. Like that's crazy, dude. Yeah, 0 hit tie too, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, my run went like perfectly according to plan. The only thing is I forgot to get daggers on Rolana, and I forgot to switch my physic at Golden Godfrey and Morgoth, but other than that it was perfect. Like it was just fine. The only other thing is the Rolana thing I mentioned, which I don't usually punish that attack, but I'm pretty sure it is safe to punish it. I just really don't like to because it's pretty tight. But I thought she was gonna stagger, but she didn't. She did the phase transition. But thinking back, it's probably better I did it because she would have dropped poise somewhere, so that threw it back up to whatever, and then the next one staggered her. So, but yeah, dude, GG's, man. Leaderboard? Yeah, I guess I should do that, huh, my bad. I'll get a screenshot of it after tomorrow's matches, and I'll put it in my bio page. Almost didn't sleep. Dang, dude, that's scary. Yeah, I do my Red Wolf +6, and I was really worried because I need both parts of my Ash of War to hit. And I had it happen where one didn't in practice today, but other than that, it only happened once, and I think I figured it out, so... But yeah, Red Wolf Renala is probably the scariest part of the run that's scripted. So, when that was over with, I was relieved to do Golden Godfrey Morgott. And my Golden Godfrey fight was pretty slow, but it's fine. 90 you, nice. She gave me pretty good RNG too, to be honest. The Glintblades at the start were a bit sketchy, but everything else was just fine. Yeah. Yeah, she gave me good punishes. And the thing is, like, with this, I did try Rellana's cameo, and I was using it a lot, but I realized that I was getting hit because I was holding it trying to get the damage bonus, and I decided it just wasn't worth it. And the stats I get from Source Seal help my R1 damage, and I do get a lot of R1s and jump R2s, depending on her RNG. Plus, it gives me the stamina, which is nice. Plus, if I get hit at this Vigor, I think I survive with, Source Seal. So I was like, I'm not gonna bother with cameo. Like, it gives me like it is like almost a 2,000 damage increase, which is absurd, but I was like, it's not a big enough deal to worry about, so yeah. Until playoffs, possibly. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm happy to have this match over with. I was pretty nervous for this one, so I'm glad we both had a hit list, though. That is really good. So yeah, GG's, dude. GG's. I am gonna go ahead and raid out, though. I'm gonna go ahead and end the YouTube stream. Thanks for hanging out on YouTube, guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday, because I'll be practicing for next week's then. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out on YouTube. I'll see y'all later. And I